All right, let's take a second and really think about something. Have you ever wondered why Justin Bieber might actually want his wife Hailey to have some kind of tension with Selena Gomez? It sounds unbelievable at first, right? Out of all the things he could focus on, why would he let that happen? Or worse, encourage it? Well, there's a surprisingly strange reason behind it. And once you understand it, the whole dynamic between Justin, Hailey, and Selena starts to make a lot more sense. Even though Justin and Selena broke up years ago, their names still come up together all the time. It's like the internet just refuses to separate them. Every time Justin posts about Hailey, people immediately start analyzing it, zooming in on the captions, emojis, and even the tone, trying to find hidden messages that might be aimed at Selena. It's almost as if these three can't escape this endless Hollywood triangle that keeps recycling itself, year after year. But here's where it gets even more interesting. According to someone close to Justin and Hailey, he doesn't just sit back and watch all this unfold online. Apparently, he might actually be encouraging some of it behind the scenes. And no, it's not about causing chaos for attention. It's more complicated than that. Before we dig deeper, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because this story is like a full-blown Hollywood series, filled with hidden messages, emotional moments, and twists that no one saw coming. So let's rewind a bit. Selena Gomez officially ended her long, complicated relationship with Justin in 2018. That was when she finally closed that chapter for good after years of ups and downs. She took time to heal, focused on herself, and eventually fell in love again, this time with producer Benny Blanco. The two got married quietly, keeping things private and away from the chaos of paparazzi. Around that same time, Justin married Hailey. Fast forward to now, and they share a son named Jack Blue, who just turned 1. On the surface, it looks like everyone's moved on and found happiness. New loves, new families, fresh starts. Everything seems neat and peaceful. But of course, when it comes to the internet, peace doesn't last long. Fans constantly pit Hailey and Selena against each other. Every outfit, post, or public appearance becomes a comparison game. Who wore it better, who's happier, who's winning Justin's attention. It never ends. It's exhausting for the people involved, but it also keeps the public hooked. Now here's where things take an unexpected turn. A source close to the couple claimed that Justin actually encourages Hailey to hold her ground when it comes to these comparisons. He wants her to be confident, to show the world that she's secure in their relationship, and to make it clear that she's the one he's chosen. In other words, Justin isn't asking her to stay silent or ignore the noise. He's supporting her when she pushes back. That raises a big question. Why would he do that? Is he protecting Hailey from all the online hate, or is there something deeper going on? Maybe it's about shaping how people see their relationship, making sure the public narrative always reflects them as a strong couple. According to a report from the Daily Mail, Justin isn't just passively standing by while Hailey deals with the constant scrutiny. He's actively supporting her decisions and standing by whatever she says or does, even when it stirs up controversy. The insider explained that Justin encourages Hailey to speak her truth and doesn't try to stop her from expressing herself, even if people twist it into drama about Selena. He's all in, loyal to the point of being ready to take the heat with her. Think about that. That's not just ordinary support, it's fierce loyalty. It's like saying, if you're in this, I'm in it too. For Justin, that loyalty seems to be his way of proving that he's fully behind Hailey, no matter what people say. But here's the surprising part. It's not about creating problems or headlines. Justin reportedly sees Hailey's strength and willingness to stand her ground as proof of her love. To him, it shows passion, loyalty, and emotional depth. Her fire isn't something to tone down. It's something he actually admires. He views her outspokenness not as drama, but as a reflection of how much she cares. And honestly, when you think about it, that perspective kind of makes sense. Some people see standing up for love or defending your partner as a sign of real commitment. For Justin, Hailey's confidence and her ability to speak openly might be what reassures him that they're in it together. It's their version of love. Loud, protective, and deeply intertwined. Meanwhile, the internet continues to obsess over every detail. Whenever Selena posts anything, whether it's a photo, a quote, or even just a random caption, people immediately start wondering if Justin or Hailey will respond. Every like, every glance, every post becomes a headline. What was once a personal story has turned into a public guessing game that fans can't stop playing. But behind all that noise, it looks like there's actually some strategy. Justin seems to understand how the public conversation works. He knows people won't stop comparing Hailey and Selena, so instead of fighting the narrative, he's learned to work with it. By encouraging Hailey to stay strong and visible, he's subtly keeping control of the story. It reminds everyone that Hailey is his wife, his partner, and the person who truly has his heart. When you look at it that way, it's kind of fascinating. Back in the days when Justin and Selena were together, the world followed their every move, every breakup, every reunion, every romantic post. And even now, years later, the connection between their names still lingers. It's like Hollywood doesn't know how to move on from certain stories. But Justin seems to have figured out how to use that attention to his advantage. By standing behind Hailey and encouraging her confidence, he's taking a situation that could be messy and turning it into something that strengthens their bond. It's not necessarily manipulative, it's protective. He's making sure Hailey doesn't get overshadowed or shaken by old narratives. Instead, he's helping her stay firm in her identity as his partner. To some, that might sound like a complicated way of handling things, but in another light, it's actually pretty smart. Justin understands that no matter what he does, people will always talk about Selena and Hailey. Instead of pretending it doesn't exist, he's choosing to shape how that conversation unfolds. By openly supporting Hailey, even when the internet turns small things into huge controversies, he's sending a clear message. She's his person, and he's not afraid to show it. Whether people love or hate their relationship, one thing's obvious: Justin is determined to stand by his wife and remind everyone that his loyalty is no longer divided. At the end of the day, it's less about drama and more about control. Not in a manipulative way, but in the sense that he's taking ownership of his story. By embracing the chaos instead of hiding from it, Justin manages to protect his marriage and keep Hailey confident under the constant spotlight. And maybe, just maybe, that's his way of finally finding peace in a world that refuses to let his past go. It turns out Justin sees things a little differently than most people. To him, when Hailey stands up for him, even if it sparks a bit of drama, it's a sign of love. He views it as proof that she's completely devoted to him. In his mind, her defending their relationship shows commitment, and that makes him feel secure. So in a strange way, he's not discouraging the tension. He's quietly embracing it. It's not about taking shots at Selena or staying in the headlines. It's much more personal than that. To Justin, Hailey's loyalty is romantic. It's like her saying, "I've got you," and that gesture means everything to him. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Most people would want peace, but he seems to find comfort in her willingness to fight for him. It's a mix of passion, loyalty, and maybe a touch of toxicity that Hollywood relationships are known for. Hailey, however, has been open about how draining it all is. In an interview with WSJ Magazine, she admitted how frustrating it feels to constantly be compared to someone else. She said it's exhausting to always be placed next to another woman and judged like it's some never-ending competition. Hailey pointed out that when people have already decided who they think you are, there's only so much you can do to change their minds. That comment really showed her exhaustion. Since marrying Justin, every little thing she does seems to end up under a microscope. Whether it's a selfie, a red carpet appearance, or even a casual day out, somehow the internet always finds a way to drag Selena's name into the mix. Social media only makes it worse. Fan edits, TikToks, and endless comments about how Justin still loves Selena flood every post. It's like no matter what Hailey does, she can't escape comparisons to his past. Imagine trying to live a normal married life while the ghost of your husband's old relationship follows you everywhere. That's what it's been like for her. And while many people might expect Justin to tell her to ignore the negativity, he doesn't. Instead, he seems to admire her confidence. He appreciates how she defends herself in their marriage. He sees her fire as a reflection of love. From his point of view, Hailey standing her ground isn't aggressive. It's romantic. It's her way of saying, "This is our life, and I'm not letting anyone rewrite it." And Justin loves that energy. He's right there with her, supporting every move, whether it's subtle or loud. Still, no matter how united they are, Selena's presence hangs in the background. Even though years have passed, her name somehow finds its way into conversations about Justin and Hailey. It makes people wonder, are they defending their love, or are they still caught in the image of a past Justin can't quite escape? The timing of certain events doesn't help either. Around the same time Hailey opened up about how exhausting all the comparisons were, her beauty brand, Rhode, launched in Sephora. Normally, that should have been a joyful milestone, a fresh achievement, but there was one catch. Selena's rare beauty was already thriving in the same stores. The coincidence immediately reignited fan debates. Social media lit up with videos comparing the two brands, with people picking sides, ranking products, and even joking that Sephora had turned into a beauty battlefield. But if you believe people close to Selena, she's long past caring about any of that. An insider revealed that Selena has no interest in feuds anymore. She's focused on her life with Benny Blanco, her marriage, and her career. She's moved on emotionally, even if the internet hasn't. The source made it clear, Selena and Hailey will never be friends, and that's just the truth. There's no PR-friendly spin or hidden meaning behind it. Selena doesn't have bad feelings, but she's simply done with the drama. Fans were surprised by how direct that was, yet it made sense. Selena has grown, but the public still clings to an old story that she left behind years ago. Interestingly, another insider sees the whole thing from a different angle. They claim that what people think of as a love triangle isn't even about Justin anymore. It's more like professional competition between two powerhouse women. Selena and Hailey both run major beauty brands that dominate the industry. Rare Beauty is worth nearly $2 billion and has been praised globally for its message of authenticity and self-acceptance. Rhode, meanwhile, is quickly gaining ground. Its clean, minimalist aesthetic has captured the TikTok crowd, and its popularity keeps climbing. From that perspective, what fans see as a personal rivalry might actually be a business rivalry between two successful entrepreneurs fighting for their place in the same market. Even with all the attention, Selena's approach stays calm and grounded. She's focused on what matters to her: her marriage, her art, and her peace of mind. She's not feeding the drama, she's choosing to grow past it. Justin, on the other hand, continues to be Hailey's biggest supporter. Whenever the internet starts bringing up old rumors or trying to connect him to Selena again, he makes sure Hailey feels secure and backed up. He doesn't let the noise shake them. Still, it's almost impossible for the public to let go of the past. Every time one of them makes a move, a new product, a song, an interview, people find a way to tie the other two back into it. It's as if this love story refuses to fade, even though all three of them have clearly moved on in real life. Fans online keep analyzing every detail, turning private relationships into a never-ending public saga. But beneath all the gossip, what's really happening is a story about love, loyalty, and identity. Selena is chasing peace, Justin is protecting his marriage, and Hailey is fighting to be seen as her own person, rather than someone's comparison point. Each of them is trying to live freely, but the internet won't let go of what once was. At this point, it's no longer about who's right or wrong. It's about how public memory works, how the world holds onto certain stories long after the people involved have outgrown them. Justin and Hailey are trying to live their version of love, while Selena is living hers. Yet somehow the narrative keeps looping them together. It's ironic. The more they move forward, the more the world drags them back into the same storyline. Fans debate endlessly. Creators make content about who handled things better, and every little action gets turned into a headline. But when you strip away all the noise, it's really about three people who want peace, respect, and happiness in their own separate lives. Selena has found her calm. Justin has chosen loyalty. And Hailey is still trying to prove that she can exist in the public eye without always being compared to someone else. They're all chasing different kinds of fulfillment. But somehow the internet keeps weaving them together, keeping a story alive that probably should have ended years ago. It's almost poetic in a way. The love triangle that started over a decade ago has turned into something symbolic, a reflection of how modern celebrity culture works. No matter how much time passes, no matter how much growth happens, people just can't seem to stop watching. And maybe that's why, despite everything, Justin, Hailey, and Selena continue to exist in the same digital universe, forever linked by a story that refuses to fade.